retard, retard, retard.
Hey, thank you so much, first of all, to Mark, my dear friend, coming in 58 months here on Twitch, and he writes, I can reset now, you're going to fly from where? Man, I don't know what you mean. No, of course, from East Midlands. Yay. Yeah, on the second flight, we'll do that. So, who else? And Basic 1979 coming in also with a... Let's see, how long was that? 31 months. Guten Abend, Basic. Wie geht's dir? Ich hoffe, es ist alles klar bei dir. Yeah, so we are, believe it or not, we are in P3D. My God. So, yeah, I know. People have been requesting, actually, me flying P3D again. And I kind of shied... Oi! Oi! Get away here. I was here first. So I was trying to, you know, get things sorted out, set up regarding P3D. And it was kind of... I don't know, daunting to have everything set up again. And, well, I got everything working. And as a matter of fact, I actually have my FCU hardware working. And I have also a radio panel working as well up here. So we should be good to go. So very happy. And Chain Reactor, how are you doing? Andreas, hi. Danny, hello. Nathan or Nathaniel, Bali B, hello. Herfred, hello. Mike, hi. Runa, hello to you as well. No, so Danny, the cool thing is I have not updated FSDG, or GSX, sorry. So I've not updated that. Thank you. Thank you for moving. That's much appreciated. So, yeah, keeping fingers crossed. Actually, the jetway worked as I got it connected, so that worked. That was all fine. Keeping fingers crossed. And Ian, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome. Hope you're doing well. Nothio, hang on, Noturakan. Hey, I got a question. I'm trying to learn VATSIM. I'm now at the top of climb. Will contact me when they need to. Yes, so what you will get is on your little app, you will get a beep, 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 and you will get a notification here, a tab that opens up. You click on that, and it's a private message, and they tell you, contact me on such and such. So yeah, no issue whatsoever. Hey Basic, if you're doing fine, that's good to hear. Yes, I'm doing well. I'm in a good mood, so all fine. And 777, hey, good evening. Greetings from rainy Vienna. What's rain? We haven't had rain for ages. Gearbox, yeah, well, dual streaming. So you can choose whether or not you want to be on YouTube or Twitch. It's your choice. Okay, yeah, don't worry about it. Oh, really, Mort? Well, GSX, what you mean in P3D or in Microsoft Flight Sim? Yeah, so the schedule today is as follows. So we're going to fly the FSLabs from here to Helsinki to Copenhagen. And we've got full control at Copenhagen. So Thomas, our good friend, controlling today as well. And he asked me if I want to join today. And I said, first of all, well, I've had some other plans already. But since Microsoft is still bugging out for lots of people, I decided to go with the FSLabs for today. And then the second flight, also very nice, because, cool, good news is, so you know I've got the Airbus throttles from Flight Sim Factory. He was so kind, he said, well, since you are streaming for me, and you're kind of doing advertising for me, I'll send you the YouTube stream died, are you sure? No, it says good connection. Yeah, it's all fine. So he sent me he sent me just now the throttle set for the 747. So when I get my hands on those, I'll try them as well, and I'll give you my honest opinion. But like I said, here in the A320, so these thrust levers, flaps, and spoiler, that's really, really good. I really like it. Very happy with those. Cool. So let's go init request. Let's see if I can still remember how to do this here in the FSLabs. I've not flown this for ages. Ages and ages and ages. Right, so the weather has pulled in for P3D active sky. Fantastic. And we can try CPDLC later as well. Looking forward to that. Good. So in it, let's do. Oh, that's already done. That's fantastic. So let's have a look here. Okay. Is there even the option to downgrade GSX? No, I don't think so. No. I have not seen that option anywhere. Good, good, good. Let me know if the microphone is too quiet or something. I'll try to adjust the sound levels. Just let me know. Because I'm now on Windows 10 here. Let's go here. Let's go to OFP. There we go. Scandinavian 71 Bravo. Flight time is 128, level 340. I'm hearing music. Why am I hearing music? That's weird. Hey, Brennelt, guten Abend, wie geht's? Yeah, so the sim sounds, I can dial those up. Give me a second. There we go. Yeah, so now the sim sounds should be better. Cool. Hey, Senshai, nice to see you. Yeah. Why am I hearing music? What's this? So weird. Alrighty, so that's done. Let me quickly go over the over panel. It's classical music. What's going on? Boarding music? In the FSLabs? Right. Inbound for copyright strike now. Well, the weird thing is I've never consciously activated it, so it's like really weird. Is that Bach? Okay. But then you know a lot more about classical music than I do. I had no idea that was Bach. Right, so if I do that actually correctly, then we'll check the battery charger. So switch off the batteries. Make sure they're off. Switch them back on again. Below 60 amps within 10 seconds. All good. Good. Wind requests. First of all, that. So the rest of the items up here looking good. How do I get boarding and stuff done here? Hold on. Connections. I don't remember how to do these things here. It's been such a long time. So we're missing fuel. Where do I do that? Here in the MCDU? No, Brenold, no. There's only been, I think, some minor updates. It's gonna be a fun stream, right? Like connections request boarding. What? This here? I can't. It isn't. Oh, is that because GSX is messed up? Right hand side. Oh, Atsu. Oh, you're right. Yeah. Okay, so hang on. AOC menu. Fuel. No. AOC menu. Hold on. In it. Boarding. There was several pages, weren't there? Oh yeah. Let's begin in 5 minutes. So 14:20. Request. And what about fueling? Oh yeah, OFP data. Yeah. I get it now. So we do 45. Yeah, we're getting there. Let's do GSX memes, shall we? Oh yes, please. I've missed those. Memes. I really have. It's gonna be fun. Ooh, pretty clouds. I'm actually, you know what? Even though people complain about the quality of the graphics here in P3D, I'm actually surprised. It's not that bad. Look at that sound. Hey Mike, yeah. I know, right? I need to rewatch my own tutorials. You guys are mean. You're right. Oh no. Right. Oh yeah, and I'm sure we have to watch out for the. There's a fuel truck somewhere. Oh, there he is! Yay! I was waiting for them. There he comes. Man, I've missed that, to be honest. I find that so cool. Oh my god, has he been drinking? Blimey, careful. Now, if I saw that in real life, I would seriously be worried. I think I would call airport authorities. Do a drug and alcohol test. What do I do if they don't communicate? What, CM? Are you sure they got a sector online? No, I'm talking about flight sim, Danny. And now you can request the boarding via the... Oh, okay. How many of you here, let me just out of curiosity, how many of you are still using the FSLabs? That's a nice animation, I like it. Yeah, chain reactor, right? So you haven't touched... Look at the little details. That's so cool. Oh, you're training something, Philip. Okay, Roxanne is using it. And Tapti, hey, nice to see you. So you're using it as well? Okay, cool. And Tapti, have you done any flights lately? In real life, I mean. Ah, now you see, now you can request boarding, request catering. Shall we request catering? Let's do Gate Gourmet. Oh yeah, this is. I'm into P. Sorry guys, it's going to be departure's going to be delayed a little bit because I want to just try out these GSX memes. Right, but we'll continue with the preparations so we don't get too late. So we've done that. Cosnex 12, level 340, 22 degrees, looks fine. Tropopause. Moritz used the FSLabs only. Okay, nice. Yeah, so when I get asked regarding, you know, which is still the best A320 simulation out there, and it's still the FSLabs for sure. It's a very mature product. So yeah, put all the hype aside. I'm sure that people still very much enjoy FSLabs, and I have to admit, I am actually curious to see when the Neo comes out, how they've modeled that. Just for fun, Philip. Okay, that's no worries. Yeah, that's all good. You flew to Tunis last Monday with a huge day out of Berlin. Oh, nice. 320 on Neo. Lovely. Yeah, I know. Yeah, so Jesus, yeah, don't worry about deliveries. All good. Let me have a quick look at the weather. So we've got Kastrup 140 at 5. We'll see what the landing runway is later on. No cloud, 21 degrees, 1019. No significant changes. Malmö, the alternate airport, looks good as well. Oh, I can hear the catering. Oh, yes, please. Oops. Right. Slight issue here, but hey. We get catering, right? Yeah, so these... Oh, that's a good question. Yeah, I do use Rex Clouds. Yeah, Diego. So I would assume it is enhanced atmospherics, however, with the Rex Skyforce clouds, yeah. So now the question is, will the... Oh, they are opening. Oh, this is cool. Nice, I like it. How cool is that? Hey, Flyleader. Hey, look who's here.
Twitch channel subscriber experience. Could new subscribers please make your way to the first class cabin, where complimentary drinks, snacks, and premium flight entertainment will be served.
Motosuwa, thank you so much. Oh, why is the applause not working? Thank you so much for the 16 months here. And he writes, always brightens my day to see you live. Thank you so much, Motosuwa. Big shout out. Here comes the link to his Twitch channel. Make sure to check out the channel there. Thank you so much, Motosuwa. Hope you're well. Okay, so you're flying back on the 15th of September. And Tapti, yeah, I've got it noted down. I will let you know should I be around. Nice, got some action here. No, both. So Jesus, it depends. So normally they would do either both sides or just from the front. Motosu, I love you too. All the best. So right now I'm doing well. I'm enjoying the fact I'm back here in P3D. Not lying. Good, we got GPS primary. Alignment has already finished, so let's continue with the preparations. And we are expecting 60.50 fuel weight. That's quite heavy. That is quite heavy. And the planned fuel, according to the flight plan, is 7.8 or something. 7.7, 7.8. Right, so alternate Malmö is requiring an alternate fuel of 1.3.
Welcome aboard the Captain Black Box Twitch channel.
Oh wait, let me just fix my...
Could new subscribers please make your way to the first class cabin, where complimentary drinks, snacks, and premium flight entertainment will be served. Thank you.
Right, let me just reconnect. No, that's connected. Okay, then let me restart Streamlabs. Alright, it looks like catering is finished. Yeah, he's finished on the back there. Let me just restart chatbot. Make sure I have intros. Big thank you to JSnap. JSnap, how are you doing? Thank you for the 63. JSnap, I hope you're well. I hope family's well too. Right, let's see. Does that work now? I don't know why it's not doing the sound commands today, guys. I'm sorry. Hey, Scuba Steve. Yeah, dual streaming, so you can watch either YouTube or Twitch, whatever you prefer. Right. So, boarding was at... Didn't we put 20 or something in here? Kind of confused. Right, now, alternate fuel, or final reserve fuel is 1.2 tons. Gonna adapt that, so that's fine. A little bit extra, so half an hour extra fuel is correct. Because it is an event, maybe that's going to be busy in Copenhagen. Doing well, writing code while my one-year-old snoozes in my lap. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I hope all's good. That's fantastic. DeLeon, hello to you. And Alex, hello, good evening. So, I was going to go and get the ATIS. I think I have to do it here, don't I? Atsu ASU menu departure ATIS, and I can receive that then here on the EFB. There we go. So we've got Helsinki, information kilo, expect Alcatraz arrival 15 and departure runway 22 right. That's interesting, 22 right, okay. We've got transition out of 60, 180 at 9, 10 kilometers, and QNH is 1018, which I'm going to set here already. That is synced up, fantastic, 1018, cool. So we're going to do over there. Yeah, it's funny. So slowly but surely, I've got I remember what to do. Now, of course, I haven't logged in for ages here, so just need to password. Sorry, can't show you my password.
Welcome aboard the Captain Black Box Twitch channel subscriber experience. Could new subscribers please make your way to the first class cabin, where complimentary drinks, snacks and premium flight entertainment will be served. Thank you.
What other lovely person has resubscribed? It is Jin Gordon. Hello, I like that name. Jin Gordon, thank you so much for 7 months. I hope you're doing well. Thank you for the support. Hey Voyager, moin, wie geht's? Okay, so now I know there's been some bashing going on again with PMDG, and yeah, I do enjoy PMDG, but I understand some of the criticism that goes on. However, yeah, let's keep things civil. There we go. No, that works fantastic. Nice. Thank you much, Jin Gordon. Nice of you. Thank you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for hanging out. So PMDG, and I saw the last video regarding the 737-800, and I was kind of wondering, like, the biggest deal, it seems, were like the sunshades. And I'm like, okay, so where's the EFB, for example? So I don't quite understand the logic behind all of that. And anybody else, maybe someone can hey, Evers fan, yes, I'm flying to Copenhagen. I mean, come on, how good can it get for you? 22 right, departure is going to be the... It says Nunto. Do we have a Nunto departure? Brendel, thank you so much for the 100 bits. And is there a question with it? Hang on. Yeah, there we go. I've got Nunto departures. Isn't the FSLabs and the FB really close to the real Airbus? Yes. So I am proudly saying that I have been helping out with the development of the EFB in the FSLabs. So a lot of the things you see here are actually because of my influence with them back then. So yeah, a lot of that stuff is very close to the real EFB. Oh, Mark, yeah, that's logical, really, isn't it? So without the sunshades, you won't see the EFB. Is boarding going? I'm not hearing anything. It's finished. It's finished. Wow. Okay. Fueling is finished, so we can... it's the best you can come up with. Alright, let's start the APU. Oh, I had instant? Oh no. I thought I had... oh, no, hang on. Did I have instant? Oh, I had instant, but I had a time. Okay. It is finished. I've got 0 fuel weight, 60.5. It is finished. Yeah. Cargo is finished. Everything's closed. Yeah. Lack of training in the FSLabs. Oh, I fully agree on that. Right, tower 18.6. Nice. APU is spooling up. Let's see, do we have... So this is actually training today with the tower controller. Training or test even. So there's no CPDLC. I mean, no DCL. So let's just get the clearance, shall we?
That's a 454 standby.
SM Whiskey Bravo, Zulu Golf holding 22 left.
Right, APU's there.
Senior 7 Whiskey Bravo, cross runway 22 left, taxi to holding point Whiskey Golf.
Cross to the left, continue taxi Whiskey Golf, Senior 7 Whiskey Bravo.
Wow, he's busy. I mean...
Kilo 6 requesting push and start stand 047.
KC6 pushback and start at approved.
Push and start
That's
approved.
also quite realistic. The bulk is still open.
Embraer 1, when airborne, contact
Just very...
radar on
that
119
closes normally
1,
just prior to
180
departure.
degrees, 7 knots, default takeoff to left.
Because if you've got a full flight, for example, you may have to offload some hand luggage, put it into the bulk.
Thank you.
So that's pretty accurate.
Number 167 fully ready at 22 right.
Amber 167, after departing company, line up runway 22 right.
After departing company aircraft, line up 22 right, number 167.
How's it?
Scenario 4 Alpha.
It's weird being back in the FSLabs. I actually struggled getting the boarding going. I completely forgot.
Alpha Hotel, Alpha Victor.
22 Clan Whiskey 35 via Yankee Zulu Alpha
Hey Danny. Around the same price as the Mad Dog 80. Okay.
Where are you going? Started to cargo to left, taxi to stand 811, which is
Check right,
almost
black
ahead
box
of you.
required, yeah. How's it? So the visuals, I don't know. I like the visuals still. I don't know. I know it's better in Microsoft,
Alpha Kilo.
but I don't mind this.
Follow company to
Hey Zulu 85, thanks for the raid. Hope you had a good stream. Helsinki Tower, good afternoon. Scandinavian 7-1 Bravo. When you have the time, appreciate the clearance, please.
72 Bravo, flying runway 15.
Reynolds 2 Whiskey Bravo, are you with me? Helsinki Tower.
Reynolds 2 Whiskey Bravo with you, Helsinki Tower.
Reynolds 2 Whiskey Bravo, clear to land runway 15, wind 180 degrees 7 knots.
Clear to land runway 15, Reynolds 2 Whiskey Bravo, kiitos.
Amber 167. When airborne, contact
Well, the thing is,
radar on 119.1.
we got departure time at 45, so we still have 10 minutes to departure.
7 knots, clear for takeoff 22 right.
Hey, Cannon Plug. Hey,
Clear
how
for
you
takeoff
doing?
22 right and 119.1. Thanks for the service and good luck.
Thanks.
It's busy.
Scenario 7 Whiskey Bravo, line up runway 22 right after departing aircraft, after.
Behind.
Line up runway 22 right after
Line up
departing
behind.
traffic finish 7 Whiskey Bravo.
Helsinki Tower, good evening or good afternoon. Scandinavian 71 Bravo. If you find a time, I'd appreciate the clearance.
Scenario 7 Bravo, almost with you. Sorry for waiting.
So testing. No, it's sound. The sound is
Scenario
fine.
136
So
Helsinki Tower, container block.
sound should be fine. Testing one.
Scenario 82 Yankee, cross runway 22 left, taxi to holding point Whiskey Delta.
Cross to the left, 600 Whiskey Delta, Finnair 18.
Finnair 8 Alpha Kilo, taxi to stand Sierra 45 Bravo, via Yankee Zulu, Victor Mike, Alpha Whiskey.
Taxi to stand Sierra 42 with Yankee Zulu, Victor Mike and Alpha Whiskey, Finnair 8 Alpha Kilo.
Finnair 8 Alpha Kilo confirm, Sierra 45 Bravo.
Sierra 45 Bravo, Finnair 8 Alpha
So that looks good.
KLM 1549, request push and start.
KLM 1549ers, standby. Finnair 1336, clear to land runway 15, wind 180 degrees 7 knots.
Yeah, that's weird. That is weird.
When can we expect
Why?
further testing during the Papa?
Earring 28 Papa, you are number 2nd, standby. Finnair 7 Whiskey Bravo, when airborne, contact radar on 119.1, wind 180 degrees 7 knots, clear for takeoff 22 right.
Let's take off from 22 right, finish 7 Whiskey Bravo, good luck.
Thanks.
North 2 Whiskey Bravo, located on 15.
No chance. Red
So let's see if that works. Yeah, that worked. Now doors are closing. Payload.
Earring 28
Yeah,
Papa,
thanks. So you were right.
and
Who was it?
correction, taxi to holding point Zulu Delta via Alpha Delta.
Roxanne, yeah, thanks for the
What is
tip
it
there.
if I add that into your...
Hey DK, yeah, a lot of people happy to be being back in the FSLabs.
Who was waiting for clearance?
That was Scandinavian 71 Bravo.
Scandinavian 71 Bravo, clear to destination via Nanto 3 November 22 right departure. Initial climb 4,000 feet, squawk 4252.
Scandinavian 71 Bravo is cleared to Copenhagen, Nanto 3 November departure, climb 4,000 and the squawk 4252.
Scandinavian 71 Bravo, clear is correct.
Right, there it is. That's what we're looking for. So, insert that.
Lufthansa 45.
So we got the 4,000 in already.
Practice approaches.
And then we're going to do 4252. That goes to above. Close the door.
Lufthansa 454, standby.
Good. So,
Scandinavian 82 Yankee.
let's do
line up
a
runway 22
quick
right.
check underneath everything. So we still have something to do regarding the
Correction, Finnair 82 Yankee.
secondary flight
line up
plan
runway
and
22
also
right.
the performance data. So in case anything goes wrong, we'd return.
Earring 28 Papa, cross runway 22 left. Taxi to holding point Whiskey Delta.
Echo
Cross to the
Foxtrot
left,
Hotel
holding point
Kilo.
Whiskey Delta, you're in Papa.
And landing was 15, I think. Yeah. ILS 15, no star, no via.
Lima, November 45, redeploy.
And then we've got airport infos as follows. So we've got NDP 1, interesting.
Lima, November 45, standby.
Standby, go for number 45.
So we'll put that in there.
Renault Whiskey Bravo, taxi to stand 23 via
So
Delta
1680
Hotel, Alpha Delta, Alpha
and 3180.
2 Whiskey Bravo, taxi to stand 3 via Delta Hotel, Alpha Delta.
And engine acceleration is 1700. Procedure.
Taxi to stand 23 via Yankee Delta Foxtrot, Alpha Delta.
Alright, and let's do the performance. Here we go. So that's the final load sheet. Fantastic. So zero fuel weight is 60.5. CG is 33.8.
180 degrees 7 knots. Clear for takeoff 22 right.
So let's put that in there. 33.8, giving us 68.1.
Requesting taxi station southwest.
68.1.
Kilo Charlie.
And the trim
Standby.
we'll get in a second. So 60.1 is correct. And then we go to takeoff.
Via Yankee Zulu Alpha Mike Alpha Victor.
Oh yeah, you're
Alpha
right. It should, yeah.
Correction Alpha Whiskey.
I should accept the load sheet. Reply accept. Thank you.
Finnair 8
So
Alpha Kilo, you are on the wrong taxi back. But continue.
So 2 to right, we'll take full length. Actually, Whiskey Hotel or something. Whiskey Lima. No, Whiskey Hotel is.
Sorry, good evening. This is Ryanair.
Yeah, we'll take Whiskey Hotel just in case it's busy up there and we get a shortcut by Whiskey Hotel. We use that. Condition is dry. QNH is 1018. I'll enter 1017. 22 degrees. Wind can remain 68.1. Calculate. Actually, no, it's just disregard. Engine anti-ice off and air condition on. Let's calculate. Oh, config 3? No. That's unrealistic. Let's force config 1.
I will get the clearance.
Good. So flex 60. And I remember that you can actually double click on the values apart from the shift. So, and the shift is 115 meters. Cool.
Viewing 28 Papa, wind 180 degrees 7 knots, when airborne, contact radar on 119.1, clear for takeoff 22 right.
Clear to takeoff 22 right after departure 119.1. Wish you good luck.
Thanks.
United Alpha Kilo requesting taxi instructions.
Finnair 8 Alpha Kilo, continue taxi.
There we go. Love it. So the procedure,
Bravo,
2 to right
via
is
Alpha
1700
Echo.
feet, acceleration 218, 20 miles.
Alpha Echo to Sierra 4 flight Bravo, Finnair 8 Alpha Kilo.
And then we're ready. 45 is our schedule, so we're actually doing very well. Two to right. Radial is... What was it? 218.
So clear. Finnair 1701, sorry for waiting. Clear to destination via.
And we'll do that to 20 miles to hold.
Right.
Cool.
Koivu, 3 November, departure.
So we are ready.
Squawk 0441.
So briefing, departing, 2 to right, cleared the Nunto 3 November touch, departure, initial climb 4,000 feet. And the MSA on our departure route is 2,200 feet. And extra fuel,
Sky travel 25
about
Bravo,
1.2 tons, 1.3 tons,
Go ahead.
36 minutes. Taxi out hotspots. Let's have a look. So we push back, probably facing south or southwest. Then we go Victor Golf, Zulu Golf, Cross Golf, Whiskey to the holding point 2 to right. Hotspots obviously runway crossing, and the threshold 2 to right, obviously hotspot as well. Stop margin. Do we get stop margin here?
Clear to destination Budapest,
Yeah, we do. 147 meters, drive runway, full reverse, abort the takeoff until V1. As usual. Yeah, takeoff shift is the runway you're not using for takeoff. So if we look at Whiskey Hotel, we're not taking the first 115 meters. So that's what the shift is. And that's entered in the MCDU. Engine out, we've briefed, apart from the procedure itself, so 1700 feet, level off, cleanup. Once the engine is secured, we'll continue climb 2200, get the radar vectors runway 15 for the arrival.
Go via Alpha Kilo, Victor Kilo, Zulu,
so we'll fly probably right turns, intercept the ILS 15, land. Weather is good enough for a quick return, but it'll be an overweight landing. So we have to look at the overweight landing list in order to land safely. I don't see anything non-standard. And threats, I don't see any threats at the moment either. Cockpit preparation checklist, gear pins covers removed, fuel quantity 7,760 kilograms, balanced. Seatbelts on. Adios is NAF and Barrow Ref QNH 1018 set. Cockpit preparation checklist completed.
Okay, number 549ers. Now I'm with you.
I feel sorry for him, it's really busy. It's a popular destination up here. Lots of people joining. Is a low transition altitude a threat? Well, yeah, I mean, but 4,000 is not really that low. I would say Amsterdam is worth noticing because they are sometimes, what, 3,000 feet or something? But here's actually what, is it 5,000? Yeah, 5,000 is normal. That's not a low transition altitude, let's say. But yeah, if it's like low pressure, for example, let's say you have QNH 950 or something, or 960, then of course it would be something worth mentioning. So why is it open? For crying out loud. Is that still a bug? Do we need to close that manually?
Sketchable 25 Bravo.
Yeah, we have direct clearance.
So brake is set, chocks remove,
Okay.
GPU remove.
Ryanair 2 Sierra Foxtrot, Helsinki Tower.
Go ahead, Ryanair 2 Sierra Foxtrot.
Ryanair 2 Sierra Foxtrot, clear to destination via Bollock 3 November, runway 22 right, spin, initial climb 4,000 feet, squawk 1234.
It's right via Bollock 3 November, departure
Nice. Okay,
runway
cool.
22
We're ready.
right, initial 4,000 feet and scope 1234, Ryanair 2 Sierra Foxtrot.
Ryanair 2 Sierra Foxtrot, good correct.
Scandinavian 7-1 Bravo, stand 27 request, push and start.
Scanner 7-1 Bravo, pushback and start. Approved facing northeast.
Push and start approved facing northeast, Scandinavian 7-1 Bravo. Okay, that's a surprise. I was actually expecting southwest.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Facing northwest.
When there's ATC clears you to an altitude below transition altitude and tells you the local QNH, do you change the
Locking gear.
Well, yes. So normally that is done, yeah. But you have to be careful with that, obviously.
Kilo Charlie 6. Cross runway.
that you, if you get a sudden level off at a flight level again, so above transition altitude or transition level, then you have to switch back to standard, of course. So let me put that here.
Finnair 26 Delta has 6 hours.
Finnair 26 Delta, go ahead.
Finnair 26 Delta,
Posture check completed. Bypass pin inserted. Release parking brakes.
Brakes released.
Commencing push. All engines clear.
Thank
Start
you.
at wheel.
Before start checklist, parking brake is off. Takeoff speed thrust. V1, 148 VR, 148 V2, 149. Flex 60. Windows closed.
Airbus A320 at stand 25 with information.
Closed. And the beacon is on. Before start checklist completed. We're cleared for engine start. Here we've got to wait a little bit.
I cannot see your flight plan. Can you file again?
Good pressure, engine 2 start. Haley, yeah. I know a lot of people are excited. Me too. I enjoy P3, you know. It's all working. Until you get crash the desktop, then I'll rage. Then I'll be... Oh, it's not working today. Christ.
KLM 1549 has 6 stars.
Set parking brakes.
Parallel pushback here. GG's. Parking brake is set.
Confirmation for good engine start.
Engine 1 start. Hey Guy, wie geht's? Ja, FSLabs. I know, right?
Clear to destination is filed, Tarweb pre-November departure, to right, initial climb 4,000 feet, squawk 2710, Wilson number 45, thank you.
So it's not a bug, if you open it to manually, you have to close it manually. Okay, roger, I'll try to remember that next time I fly the FSLabs.
Stand 132, we are requesting clearance for Durban.
Oh, yeah, I remember that as well now. I can actually do this.
Hold in place with the strap.
Good engine start. 1 and 2. Good. So let's do the items.
Kilo Charlie 6, line up runway 22 right.
Pass the tapes around your waist.
Line up to right, Kilo Charlie 6.
Clip together.
Laps 1. And the trim is down 0.8.
When outside,
There it is. Flight control check. Full up. Full down.
Tow truck disconnected.
Full left.
Bypass pin removed.
Full right. Neutral. Rudder full left. Rudder full right. Neutral. So what we do now, actually, we'll wait until we get the all clear signal from the ground staff.
Departure 119.1. Bye-bye, good luck.
Bye-bye.
There he is.
925 has 6 hours.
Left is clear, right is clear.
There we go. That's the all clear signal. So,
after
after start checklist, anti-ice, off not required, ecom status, checked, pitch trim, so go and have a look at the fuel page here. So we look at the fuel page, 31.9, and we look down here, so 31.9%, and the rudder trim is neutral. And that's the after start checklist completed. Good. Why? Because okay, Niklas, because we always try to make sure that both autopilots are actually working. So when there's internal issue maybe with one of the autopilots and you haven't used it for a while, then you may do an LVO approach and then suddenly realize that the autopilot is not working. So for us it's always, or another argument is that if you fly an LVO and you're always used to using both autopilots, then you won't forget using, because for the LVO we need to have both autopilots engaged, at least for the Cat 3s. That's why.
Standby. 2 aircraft are waiting for taxi.
Yeah. Yeah, and the Scandinavian 71 Bravo request taxi.
Scandinavian 71 Bravo, taxi to holding point Zulu Delta via Alpha Charlie Alpha Delta.
Alpha Charlie, Alpha Delta, holding point Zulu Delta, Scandinavian 71 Bravo. Yeah, so that's a holding point, so just go straight ahead. Yeah, we hold short 2 to left, Scandi 71 Bravo. So there we go. So Alpha Charlie, Alpha Delta. Here we go. Brakes off.
Alpha has towers clear to Tampere via network 3 November, runway 22 right, initial climb 4,000 feet, squawk 34232. So I say again, squawk.
Well, Krista, yeah, I mean, Krista, here's a good tip for you. Try to look at the possible departure taxi out or taxi in routes before you actually go and get the clearance.
Yes, 7 Alpha, is correct.
Brake check, brakes are working. So that's the easiest way to not get, you know, completely surprised.
Porsche 9ers, follow Scandinavian to holding point Zulu Delta via Alpha Charlie, Alpha Delta.
Hey, Brenold, once again. I'm sure you actually remember low visibility approach. So LVO stands for low visibility operations. Okay, Voyager, I tried. So today I tried again to reset everything. It's working. Thanks for the feedback, Voyager. Vielen Dank.
Give way to Scandinavian Airbus 320.
Go taxi to holding point, runway 22 right, Zulu holding point Zulu Delta.
That's the one.
Delta, and we'll give way to Scandinavian.
Right, so Alpha Delta is the next one to the left.
154-9ers, continue taxi, give way to Phineas A321.
Oh, I forgot. I don't have a button for the nose wheel steering. Oh no.
Confirm give way to Phineas A321 on Alpha Delta.
I've not set the button for that. I completely forgot. I need to do that. Oh, is that, hang on, it's the comma key. Oh, it's a comma key. All good. Yeah, comma key. Oh, man, I remember. Yeah, Green Dot Foxtrot I have. But I forgot.
Skytravel 25 Bravo, Pushback started Beirut facing northwest.
Good, so clearance was a hold short 2 to left, which we will do. All clear here.
Clear 7 Alpha, startup approved.
And then from here on, it's going to be Papa Delta, Delta, and then Whiskey Delta.
General 71 Bravo, cross runway 22 left, taxi to holding point Whiskey Delta.
Cross 2 to left and taxi holding point Whiskey Delta, 2 to right, Scandinavian 71 Bravo.
General 26 Delta.
So we're crossing the active runway, strobe lights on, left side clear, right side clear. If you go to the top menu, add-ons, FSLabs, Nairo, yeah, I'm aware of that. The problem is that I've got new peripherals, and I haven't been in the FSLabs for ages because of Microsoft and, you know, Phoenix, etc., etc. So I completely forgot to set that button. Yeah. Yeah, and Krista, I mean, if you've still got you know, issues with trying to catch all of the clearance, try to write it down.
Phineas 1701, just wait.
Oh.
You have to go the other aircraft direction.
Sorry, he's slamming on the brakes. Yeah, all right, I'll hurry up. I'll
Finnair
increase.
1701, pushback and started approved facing northeast.
So, taxi checklist, flight controls, check. Oh, we've got a working weather radar here, actually. Isn't that cool?
Canon 154, left, taxi to
Flap setting
holding point,
is
Whiskey Delta.
config 1+F. Radar predict winch system on auto. Engine mode selector normal, and the ECAM memo takeoff no blue.
Finnair 7 Alpha, taxi to holding point Zulu Delta.
Which approach do you like to do most? Well, I mean, obviously, there's a lot of airports where you don't really have an option.
Finnair 7 Alpha, taxi to holding point Zulu Delta via left Alpha Charlie.
Regarding,
Alpha
you know,
Delta.
the approach types. If you are flying some approach an airport that's not so busy, you can actually ask for, let's say, an RF approach or VOR approach or something like that. It's just the bigger airports, let's say London Heathrow, Paris, Frankfurt. If you ask for an RF approach there, they may decline that request because they're very busy. Oh yeah, of course. So Krista, I mean, I get issues as well if the controllers are, you know, just throwing out the clearances too quickly. Try to be, you know, Krista.
7-1 Bravo, line up runway 22 right via Whiskey Delta.
Line up, wait, runway 22 right via Whiskey Delta, Scandinavian 7 on Bravo. Try to be relaxed, right? So don't tense up when you get the clearance. If you tense up, it kind of clogs your mind as well. So try to be relaxed.
Alpha, cross runway.
And don't worry about, you know, messing up a taxi clearance or something, and you have to ask again, you know. That's all good. Don't worry too much about that. So, lineup checklist. We got takeoff runway, 22 right, full length. I'm taking out the shift. Approach sector is clear. TCAS is TARA, and the PAX 1 and 2 on. Lineup checklist.
1 Bravo, when
Complete.
airborne, contact radar on 119.1, winds 190 degrees 7 knots, clear for takeoff, runway 22 right.
Scandinavian 7 Bravo is clear for takeoff 22 right, and departure frequency will be 119.1. Thank you so much. Well done, and I'll see you next time.
See you.
So, let's go. Chrono on. Takeoff. Manflex 60 SAS runway auto thrust blue. Good God, these engines are loud. Yeah. Blimey.
Delta, after departing aircraft, line up runway 22 right after.
100 knots. Checked. Can't hear anything anymore. V1. Rotate. Pause and climb. Gear up. Where's my noise cancelling headsets? Christ.
Oscar Kilo, Oscar Tower.
Blimey, that's loud. Good. Right, you go. 19-1. Helsinki approach, a very good afternoon. Scandinavian 7 Bravo, passing 1,700, climbing 4,000.
Scandinavian 7-1 Bravo, Helsinki radar, very good evening. Radar contact, climb to flight level 280.
Climb flight level 280, Scandinavian 7 Bravo. It's so weird how...
Scandinavian 7-1 Bravo, now proceed direct recto.
Proceed direct to recto. Thank you, Scandinavian 7-1 Bravo. It's so weird how the aircraft handles different. There's recto, insert, autopilot 1. So we have thrust climb, out blue, autopilot 1, auto thrust. So I'm using Orbix Europe.
Just ask us as we join you in the cabin shortly.
Helsinki radar, good evening. Finnair 26 Delta, airborne up to right, climbing for down.
So here is SB, flap 0, speed is checked,
radar
flap 0, disarm the spoilers.
280.
Climbing final 280, Finnair 26 Delta.
Lights off. An hour 25 or something, I think. Right, transition, set standard. Standard, cross checked, passing level 5-3, checked. So I've got to add 3 minutes to that. Forgot to start the timer here. No, so Jesus, that's all I have. I mean, I have England as well, but yeah, I have Europe, I have global. I don't have Germany North, Germany South. I own it, but I haven't installed it. And I have Norway, but that doesn't really matter today. Yeah, and so Jesus, I don't know how many, you know, your favorite regions to fly in and out of. Yeah, so global, I agree. Obviously global, I don't think you should get vector. I don't think that's required. Today I saw an accident report where 2 light aircraft collided on a final approach towards a... It was a towered airport. No, it wasn't, an untowered airport in the US. Right, passing 10,000.
Signal 7 Alpha, Helsinki radar, morjesta. Radar climb to flight level 1, 2...
I'm going to leave the seatbelt signs on until we're out of the clouds here. So RatNav, that's all fine. Secondary will copy the active. And fix info clear. We'll check the engine warning display. Yes, just apart from seatbelts, everything else is done. And it was so weird, where the aircraft that collided was a Cessna, I think 152, in the pattern of the airport, doing pattern or touch and goes. And a twin prop coming in, so some Cessna twin prop coming in, straight in. And so they didn't report 10 miles, they reported 5 miles, 3 miles. And what I found absolutely weird is that the aircraft, the twin prop, who was a lot quicker, obviously a lot faster, apparently initially didn't see the aircraft on final. However, the Cessna pilot, he actually looked back and he saw the twin prop approaching, and the Cessna pilot then said over the frequency, okay, I'm going to go around, you're coming at me very fast, I'm going to go around. And so he started a missed approach, and then actually they collided. So really strange kind of accident, totally unnecessary. And they found out that from the ADS-B data, they found out that the twin prop was actually flying 170 knots when they collided. So normally there would be approach speed of about 95 knots, they said. So no idea. Maybe he misjudged the descent or something. Or maybe he didn't see the airport correctly or whatever, but it's so weird. No, Brennan, I don't think he would even try that. I think he just simply didn't see the Cessna or misjudged the approach to the Cessna. 11 degrees still, no need for engine anti-ice yet. Yeah, kamikaze, but that's scary. I mean, you know, the pilot in the Cessna had absolutely no fault, apart from, well, they said they both should have tried to deconflict earlier, but regarding the rules of the air, if you're approaching from behind and you're faster, you have to avoid the other traffic, right? It's in your responsibility, not the aircraft ahead of you. And also the aircraft in the pattern has right of way over anybody joining the pattern. Yeah, so Emre, yes you can. Yeah. Oh no, sorry, no, that's a Cat 3.
Bravo, now contact Helsinki Control 121.3. Have a good flight, bye-bye.
121.3. Thank you so much for the service. Have a good night, Scandinavian 71 Bravo. So let me just see. So Cat 3 Bravo single, yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to get confused here, but that's a different minimum. So minimum would be 22 in this case. How do you get Neo engines? I don't have the Neo engines here, no. These are normal engines. Do we? Oh, they got Super DLC. Nice. Ethan, lovely. Helsinki Control. Good afternoon from Scandinavian 71 Bravo, passing 194, climbing level 280.
Good day, Scandinavian 71 Bravo, Helsinki Control, radar contact, the climb flight level 340.
Climb flight level 340, Scandinavian 71 Bravo. Right, 340. So Echo Fox Indian November. So let me have a look at the question again, because Cat 3 is something you have to be careful, or LVO. So depending on the ground equipment and the aircraft equipment, there's different capabilities. So the question was, can you do a Cat 3 Bravo approach with a Cat 3 single indication?
So
the answer is yes.
Runway 06.
So it's fail passive, single, Cat 3 Bravo. And as a matter of fact, you have... Hold on.
Hello, 26 Delta.
Yeah, 50 feet in this case. 50 feet decision height, not no anymore. So 50 feet, and you require 150 meters visibility, or RVR actually.
Welcome aboard the Captain Black Box Twitch channel subscriber experience. Could new subscribers
Hey Browns, thank you so much for 15 months. Dual subs again, that's really kind, Browns. Thank you for your generosity. Thank you for your generosity. And question, is it more true to life in the case of handling FSLabs or Phoenix? Well, let's put it this way. The Phoenix is definitely off. So I find that way too twitchy compared to the real aircraft. But the problem is, that is related, in my opinion, at the moment to Microsoft Flight Sim. So the underlying aerodynamic simulation and flight control simulation there. So yeah, the Phoenix is not really, at least in my opinion, how the real Airbus flies. The control inputs here in the FSLabs are actually a lot more correct in the sense of the reaction you get. The only problem here in P3D is that the environmental influences, so turbulence and so on, those are not correct, or at least not not adequate. Yeah, so the toll is, so here's the thing, the toll is, at least the 319 is actually, in my opinion, the best at the moment. It gives me the best kind of feeling, and you know, something where I can reproduce, you know, certain landings. So yeah, with X-Plane
Welcome aboard the Captain
as a base
Black
simulator,
Box
I think
Twitch
that's the
channel
best
subscriber
at the moment. Yeah.
experience. Could new subscribers please make your way to the first class cabin, where complimentary drinks, snacks and premium flight entertainment will be served. Thank you.
Thank you to Cloud Surfer as well. Cloud Surfer 744 coming in with 3 months here. Oh, that's actually a tier 1 for 3 months in advance. Thank you so much, Cloud Surfer. And that's actually a new sub. So welcome to the community, and thank you so much for supporting. Very kind of you. Thank you so much for that. Exactly, Danny. I feel so as well, yeah. So in Microsoft, the turbulence at the moment is just, again, too exaggerated, yeah. Ooh, that's bright today, isn't it? Yeah, that's something, of course, in Microsoft Flight Sims. There's just no comparison. This looks not that nice. I need to. I know I can dial down the brightness setting of the clouds.
Traffic, 2 o'clock, Finnair Airbus 328 miles, flight level 100.
Oh, thank you, Mark. Yeah. So, Cloud Surfer, if you like, we have a Discord channel, and as a subscriber, you get access to the subscriber channels. You can directly ask me questions there, and also there's a lot of workshop files in there that could be helpful in not just the A320, but also, you know, general aviation, weather, and so on. Yeah, 2 weeks apparently right now, but I don't know. I'm always a bit careful with these estimates. Exactly. So the servers become unstable. So ja, danke dir auch. Thank you so much. Good. So we logged on to CP DLC, which is nice. We have a remaining flight time. Oh, I just remembered I haven't put in the approach yet. Test. So let's do that before we do anything else. Otherwise, it's not going to be accurate. Yeah, they should be online now. So let's go to AOC menu, arrival ATIS. Oh, you're kidding me. Oh, it's no ATIS right now. How weird. I don't know, Airbus fan. Lilo would know more about that. I think not, to be honest. I think Airbus fan, I think they are focusing on performance. So right, I wouldn't bet on weather radar.
Helsinki controls, Delta 960 with you at climate speed
Oh, lovely, look at that.
passing
I missed
147.
that.
Delta 960 Helsinki control, radar contact, runway 06.
And you get other aircraft. Finnair 26 Delta behind you now. Nice. Cool.
Jedi 1, turn right heading 145.
On your website, the airport's thrust reduction and acceleration values are different from what the sim calculates. Yeah. No, so oh, hang on, the acceleration. Which ones? You mean the
Jedi 1, contact Helsinki radar 119.
So you mean
119.
these infos?
Bravo.
Yeah, and then you go and do your calculations, and you get something different here. Yeah. Yeah, so the deal is as follows. So the engine out acceleration for us is pretty much standard 1,500 feet above the ground. All right, so the engine out accelerations, normally 1,500 feet above the ground, rounded up. And these are the noise abatement departure procedures. And so depending on the airport, mostly you'll have NEDP2. But there are some instances, for example, here in Helsinki, where you have NEDP1 departures. And these are from real-world data. However, they may change from time to time, and I may not be the fastest in updating, but most of them should be up to date right now. Yeah, Voyager, we'll see. I mean, you know, I'm going to keep P3D for sure, because who knows what we may get here as improvements. Maybe P3D will surprise everyone with a better graphics engine, better graphics again. Who knows? And then, yeah, FSLabs with the Neo coming out. Jesus, it depends. So for Germany, they are up to date right now. I need to do Great Britain next, and I'll do the rest of Europe. But I would say at the moment, they should be pretty accurate. Senshai says 3 should be weather radar implementation, yes, but only low level, so most devs won't use it. Okay. Oh, yeah, there should be some weather. Okay, there we go. So Airbus fan, SU-10 has apparently some weather radar implementation, but low level. Okay. And so most devs won't use it. I think it's just personal preference. I prefer one sim over another sim. I have a friend that's an in real life captain in the 738, and they really don't like the Zebra mod for X-Plane 11 handles, but loves the PNBG 737 from Microsoft. Thinks.
KLM 1171 contact Helsinki.
I'll start. I'll choose. So obviously, I'm not going to comment on realistic feel on the 737, even though I have flown the 737 in real life, but not the I've flown the classics, and it's been a while back. So I've been on the A320 now for 10 years now. No more. No, 12. No, actually, no, pretty much 10 years. Yeah, that's correct. So 10 years on the A320 and 5 before on the 737 as a captain. So, hey Bruno, I don't argue that I know exactly how a real 737 feels these days. So I agree though, Ethan Master, I fully agree that it's personal preference, and everyone should be respectful enough to let everyone enjoy their favorite sim and not start bashing over personal preference.
Delta 960, cleared direct Olnek, runway 06, Oscar Lima, November Echo Golf.
Yeah, so radon, I mean, of course it says clearly it's for flight sim use only. So I mean, you know, it's just there to give you a more real life feeling, immersion.
Oscar Lima, November Echo Golf.
Because when you set up for departure in A320, you have the acceleration and thrust reduction values that you have to input, and also the engine out values. So you can do it, or you can just leave it as it is. It all depends on your personal preference regarding how close to the real aircraft and real life procedures you want to go. Good. I want to do something quickly. Just going to check something.
Scandinavian 71 Bravo, contact the Sweden control 118.4, good day.
118.4, good day. Scandinavian 71 Bravo, thank you. So 18.4. Oh, lovely. And it's an automatic handover. How cool is that? Next center, Echo Sierra, Oscar Sierra. That's really cool. I love that. Sweden control, good evening. From Scandinavian 71 Bravo, flight level 340.
And 71 Bravo, hello, Sweden, identify, continue CPDC.
Yeah, continue with CPDC. Thank you, Scandinavian 71 Bravo. That's really cool. I love it. Automatic handover to the next sector, just like in real life. Perfect. I've not seen that anywhere else yet. Oh, hang on. I was going to do something. Hold on. Let me just do something.
Control short back.
Sweden control, Finnair 26 Delta, maintaining flight level 340, inbound Yoxi.
One thing I'd like about SU-10 Beta are the wind gusts and live weather. It makes it much more enjoyable. Okay, so Flight Sim Dad, here's a question for you then. And I assume you have used different beta versions, because I remember there was a video somewhere and the person was doing a approach somewhere and he showed the wind gusts, which were completely exaggerated, and he had a hard time landing the aircraft. So the question to you is then, has it become better? Do you feel like it's realistic? Hey Packback, how you doing? Airbus fan, I'm talking about 737. I had the pleasure of flying a 737 MAX from Reykjavik to Copenhagen.
Sweden control is back, and Finnair 26 Delta, Sweden control identified.
To me it sounded just as loud as an older 737, unlike the Neo 320, which is marked quiet.
Viking 4529, Sweden control identified.
That's weird though, because I mean, engine-wise, they should be quieter.
Viking 4529, descend flight level 100.
But that's an interesting observation, yeah.
Viking 4529, cleared flight level 100.
Hey Prophet, how you doing? Hey Blackbox, what would you say is the most informative way of learning more in-depth stuff about an airline? A certain type of documents?
Bro, confirm you have cancelled CPDC.
Scandinavian 71 Bravo, negative. I'm still logged on.
Okay, it says it's aborted on my side. Maybe try to log on again on to me.
Okay, we'll do so. Yeah, so to be honest, I mean, for a flight simmer, so we're talking about flight simming, right, Prophet? We're not talking real life.
Viking 4529, Wind Örebro is 230 degrees 3 knots. I have
So
either
let me
01 or 19
log off,
for you. What approach would you like?
and then let's log on again.
Well, I've programmed 19er in the box, so I stick with that.
So he said for some reason, oh, nope, disregard. Cancel. Yeah, I know.
Viking 4529, would you be happy with the RMP approach via Oscar Echo 855?
That is perfect, thank you.
Viking 4529,
So let's see if that works.
Oscar Echo 855 for RMP runway 19 at Turku.
Yeah, so there are a lot of good videos on YouTube, for example. So personally, you know, reading documents, especially if you're a non-professional, can be somewhat difficult, at least in the beginning. So I would say, right. And Scandinavia 71 Bravo is logged on again.
71 Bravo, thank you. Scandinavia 1545, descend altitude 2005.
So, I would say, yeah, watch some videos and go bit by bit. Don't overdo it. TCAS to below.
Scandinavian 354, contact Sweden 1.
And of course, regarding A320, I have lots of training, lots of kind of tutorial videos on YouTube.
625, Scandinavian 354, hello. Finnair 965, cancel CPDLC, descend flight level 280.
Descend level 280, cancel CPDLC.
Pyroblaster, hey.
Finnair 965, contact Sweden 128.
Just have crash the desktop, leave the server problem. Okay, so, yeah, exactly. So Pyroblaster, Brennelt, I know Brennelt had the same issues today, and he switched off multiplayer and he switched off live weather. And he was actually able to do a full flight without crash the desktop. It may have been just coincidence, but he said it actually...
Over to Helsinki 12.3, beeline 8 Tango, goodbye. Red Nose 3209, contact Sweden.
He said that it's it did.
12865.
It did help.
Red Nose 3213, contact Sweden 128.65.
Up to 128.65.
Hazus, yeah, probably.
Amber 167.
So for me as a streamer, I will look at the amount of viewers that I get, and of course, you know, the big hype was there with Microsoft FlightSim. But if people enjoy the P3D streams as well, then I might as well, yeah, I'll do a couple of those as well.
529 Metroporter Örebro, wind 230 degrees 3 knots, cover okay.
It's difficult to please everyone, but I try to keep things interesting by varying the simulators. And good night, Fly Leo. Take care. Yeah, I'm sorry. Today, for some reason, the sounds don't work.
Scandinavia 109, cleared Arlanda, Niluk 2, Victor, arrival from 26.
I have no idea why it's not working here on this. Oh, I know why. Hold on. I think I know why. Yeah, there we go.
Scandinavia 109, cleared Arlanda, Niluk 2, Victor, arrival from 26.
Let's try that again.
Cleared Arlanda,
Oh, come on.
Right.
But that should work. Why is it not working?
Finnair 82 Yankee, continue CPDLC. Not in the CPDLC.
Just wondering if I need to. I was I'm still streaming on YouTube, but people have contacted me and asked if it would be possible to dual stream. And so I tried to set everything up, and it's working quite nicely. So yeah, it's ever since I've come back.
109, or where are you going now?
Yeah, I don't know what the problem is. So it's supposed to be on.
Yeah, you're not. It looks like you're going back to Oslo.
It's not.
Yeah, I'm not sure what that is, but can you fly direct Nilug to join Nilug 2 Victor, please?
Ladies and gentlemen,
yes, I can fly.
of your tax-free allowances today.
Yeah, that should be high. Yeah.
And 109, yes, please fly back Nilug and then join Nilug 2 Victor, arrive around 2
selection of gifts, most with massive discounts. Make the most of your opportunity to shop and save from the comfort of your seat.
Okay, let me restart the bot then. Hold on, one more time. Hey, Kontos, guten Abend. Do you use any tweaks for enhanced atmospherics? Now, I have used in the past. I have used something called Rex Skyforce. No, hang on, what was it? There was a new reshade program or something.
Scandinavia 109, when ready, descend flight level 110.
It's not working. Why is it not working?
Confirm flight level 110 when ready.
That's so annoying. RD preset. Yes, yeah, that could be the one. Yeah, RD presets.
Viking 4529, are you able to accept?
Hey, Senor Ted Barker, how are you doing? Are you still on holiday? Are you still enjoying your free time?
I'm ready to accept.
Where's Luigi? I don't know. He's on holiday, it seems.
Viking 4529, roger, descend altitude 5,000 feet, QNH 1019er. No reported traffic in uncontrolled airspace.
Clear down to 5,000 feet on QNH 1019er and uncontrolled airspace, Viking 4529.
Scandinavia 109er, ready to descend 110.
Scandinavia 109, yeah, you just start your descent whenever you're ready.
So the audio engine. Let me just see. Subscribe, edit, floor, subscribe, permission, applause. Yeah. So it should be there. And I don't know why it's not doing it. Yeah, maybe a restart of the PC at some point will help, but we'll see. Sorry, so Mark, you asked a question earlier on. Hold on. Missed that. Mark. Hang on. There we go. Did you ever get a clearance by SID only, i.e. runway not mentioned? That's a good question. No, I think I would always get a runway, and if I don't, I would ask the controller just confirm which departure runway. Oh, that's a tough one. So Jesus, that's a real tough question. Thing is, there's so many different programs, so many presets and tweaks and so on, and then your preset. Hey, Tail West, nice to see you. So your preset will look different on your monitor compared to someone else having a different monitor and different monitor settings. So it's a huge, huge kind of mess, really. So yeah, unfortunately, you've got to set everything for your own monitor, for your own PC. Yeah, that's correct, Terwest. Yeah, so the SID is obviously each name has a different runway to it. That's how they specified. But regarding a clearance, I'm trying to remember. So mostly we get these days, we get a written clearance. And even there, normally you would have the runway stated on that. So, Mark, for example, here we had the Fort Charlie, right? That was from 04 right departure. Then that one, the 4 Delta, runway 15. So theoretically, no, he doesn't. So the controller doesn't need to say the runway really. So if he says cleared via the Nun 23 November, I mean, it's obvious that you're going to depart from 22 right in this case. But I've always, whenever I got a departure clearance, I'm pretty sure I always got a, at least I can't give you an example where that wasn't the case. Oh, someone. Well, I'll tell you what, I'm going to give you, I'm going to look at the next clearances I get, Mark. And I'll specifically look at, maybe you can remind me, but I'll have a look at the clearances. And I'll see if it always has a runway with it or not. Nuno, hello to you. Greetings to Montreal. Or Montreal.
09, descend altitude 2,500 feet. QNH 1018, cleared Alice approach runway 26.
Then the flight level 2,500 feet, QNH 1018, cleared Alice approach runway 26. Canada 1.
And the 109 confirmed descending altitude 2,500 feet.
Descending altitude 2,500 feet.
Today I've ordered some more hardware for the desk. So something where I can put the keyboard below the desk. It has a tilt function, and also you can stow the keyboard below the desk. And also for the mouse pad, I've got a the hardware for that as well. So I'm trying to get myself set up so I can fly more comfortably when I'm streaming. What model matching? I can tell you that. Hang on. I am using model matching FLAI. FLAI. And I think, isn't that the one that that I had to take down? Yeah, because I had it installed and I didn't have to deinstall it, and hence yeah, so I still have the FLAI models.
Waiting control, Viking 45 to Naga, Oscar Echo 855. We are now joining the RNAV 19.
Viking 4529, wind is 230 degrees 3 knots, runway 19 clear plan.
Clear to land, runway 19 is Viking 45 to Naga. Thank you very much.
Wind control, good evening. Latitude 261, flight level P3D. Hello, Latitude 261, Sweden control, identify maintain flight level.
Danny, I've really been looking for that also, so I have room on the desk. If I'm taking off and want to use my mouse, yeah, I know, right? So Danny, it's just, so for me, to give an example, so right now the mouse is right next to the throttle quadrant here. So it's kind of, I always have to kind of, you know, go this way. Now I'd rather have it somewhere below, just so that I can have that, you know, more relaxed. The same for the keyboard. If I have the keyboard below the desk, I can actually have everything, the FCU move forward here, so I don't have to reach out so far. So that's what I'm hoping as an improvement. Ether Master, did you see the hard land?
You're flying southbound towards Visby now. You want to make a
Enthusiasts,
left turn and
that
fly
is
north.
Ryanair, have
If you
recently
want to
just got
land
A
at,
cars and they think it's the best thing. Yeah, I know. Bruno knows a lot about that. I couldn't believe it when Bruno told me they don't have A cars. I was like, you what? Everyone has A cars. Like, you know, how do they get weather? Like, oh, they listen to
if you have problems with your autopilot, it's better that I vector.
to you know, the ATIS via voice.
Fly heading 010.
Hey Crooner, nice to see you. Big shout out to Crooner 777. How you doing? Are you looking forward to the PMDG 738? I don't know. It's a contact us to try to convince me to get the 737-800. What's so good about it, and what does it? You know, why do I need to get it? Yeah, ball meds as well. Yeah, exactly.
And 109 negative heading 010. 010. Kilo Charlie 6 monitor uniform 122 decimal 8 bye.
Uniform 122 decimal 8 Kilo Charlie 6 bye bye.
You doing good? Fantastic. Fantastic to hear. Right, let me try again to get natives because they should be online. No information available. Are you kidding me? Maybe they've got a problem. Okay, so here the ATIS over the V-Pilot is Copenhagen departure info Bravo. Okay, that's the departure. They have arrival and departure info. That's why maybe. So what I'll do actually, yeah, so if they have both, what may work in this case is if you go to ATSU ASC menu and then weather request, go to direct ATIS and then go Copenhagen arrival and send that off. Maybe that helps. No, unfortunately not. You've seen the Wizz Air A320 that had direct takeoff at high speed? No, is that a video, Danny? I'd love to have a link on that. Okay, so you'll buy the 800 because of real ops. The most European airlines are flying the 800, but also don't have the 700. I think would get the 800 if you have. Okay. So like more like personal preference for the real ops in the sim. Okay.
Scandinavian 109, in that case, fly direct Sierra Alpha 495.
Okay, Ether Master. For some reason, that did not really convince me there.
Negative Sierra Alpha 495.
Sierra Alpha 495.
Good. So landing, runway 4 left. There we go. So we've got a nice landing runway now. So 4 left. Let's have a look for the arrival then in this case. So approach. ILS 4 left. And the star Tidvu, sorry, Tidvu arrival. So those are PR arrivals and Tidvu, and then we go via these waypoints. Oh yeah, I agree. The 1 2. Hang on, let me see. Oh, I don't have the videos on this petition. Darn, yeah, I would have loved to show you the video for the approach into 1 2. Yeah, that's a shame. Right, so Let's have a look. So someone says some other departure arrival route. Let's have a look. Titvu 1 Echo. Oh, you're right. Yeah, I remember now. Yeah. So quite often, yeah, in Copenhagen you do actually get the arrivals that then lead you into a final track. Just go, very good, and you continue on the last track there. 253. Yeah, you're right. I agree. So it's going to be the one Echo. Titvu 1 Echo. You are correct. Yes, I've landed several times. 1, 2. Oh no, saying disregard. No, I've not. It was 3-0. Yeah, you're right. 1, 2 is over the houses. Yeah, you're right. No.
109, since you had some issues with the autopilot, I will keep you on flight level 70 for quite some time since you're quite low now.
Although, I tell you what I'd love to do. I'd rather do an RNAV approach today instead of an ILS approach. But we don't have one. We just have a VWAR approach. Direct to Venom. So we go Wilco, send, then we press load. Now it loads it into the FMS. Venom, a beam points, insert.
Scanner 1137 on low speed and identify.
Oh, that doesn't work. Hang on. No, that doesn't work with, I remember now, that does not work with the beam points.
Leipzig 261,
so you got to go direct Venom there. Okay, cool.
165, bye. Please again frequency. Leipzig 261, contact Sweden controller 128.625. Contact Sweden controller 128.625.
That takes us right on the arrival, doesn't it? I just see Venom. Ah, that's interesting. So we cleared direct to this waypoint here, and from there we can expect the radar vectors. So that's going to be, yeah, the Titvu 1 Echo via Venom. Okay. We're just looking at the approaches. So unfortunately, there's just the ILS approach 4 left. There's nothing else. So we've got to use that. Then we go take the Titvu 1 Echo and approach via. There's no via. Okay. Alright, so we'll take out these waypoints.
109.2500 feet, QNH 1018, clear ILS approach from 26.
So Venom has a restriction. Hey Kitman, how are you doing? Nice to see you. So 5,000 and the speed to 50. Oops. So 250 and 5,000. Good.
Control, good evening.
Top ascent in 69 miles.
Flight level 360.
Scandinavian 925, Sweden control identified.
So, your personal opinion, the NG is better looking 737X compared to the MAX. That just looks like Frankenstein Lufthansa. I do think the MAX with its mostly glass screens looks miles better than the NG. I wonder if Airbus will give the A322X family's flat decks. Oh, that's a good question. I mean, you know what? I would expect so, yes. At some point, I feel the A320 needs an upgrade, yeah, in the flat deck. Blanche, no, I think even with that wind, we're still going to have, yeah, 4 left. So it's saying 140 at 2. Temperature is 20 degrees. QNH is 1019. Oops. 1019. Transition level 60. And wow, with a bit of tailwind, we're very heavy. We're just coming down to the max landing weight. So 64.5 is our max landing weight, really. And so we've got config full. Well, for me personally, Bruno, it doesn't really matter because I'm going to be leaving the A320 soon anyway, so. So I don't think I'll be seeing that. Right, Copenhagen. We'll leave as is. Well, actually, let's do 5 knots tailwind, shall we? So 220 at 5, just to cover the condition. Air conditioning on, anti-ice off. Yeah, 64.5 will do max landing weight. And climb gradient 5.1%, that's fantastic. Approach speed should be 140, automatic load 2,276, and the factored 2,617, and we have 3,000 available. And we do want to vacate fairly far down the runway if we can. So let's just get these out. And taxi in airport Copenhagen. So we land 4 left, and the further down we can vacate, the better.
9528 requesting clearance to.
So Alpha 5, Alpha 6.
Information Delta.
Let's see if I have some data for Copenhagen. No, we don't. But yeah, fairly far down the runway, Alpha 5, Alpha 4 somewhere, so automatic low it is.
Departure 5,000 feet, squawk 6732. Scandinavian 9528 and confirm Aros 5 Golf departure.
Airbus fan, at the moment, I can only say it's either going to be 787 or 747.
Romeo, Sierra 5 Golf departure.
So both of them pretty much have the same time estimates at the moment. Terrain ahead, yeah, exactly. Back to Boeing. What do I have to know to fly in VATSIM? So, right, let's see, can we load that? Yeah, we can. 128, 625. Sweden control. So make sure you fly an aircraft that you are familiar with and you feel comfortable with. Sweden control, good afternoon. Scandinavian 71 Bravo, level 340.
71 Bravo, Sweden, identified CPDLC start.
Yeah, we have CPDLC, Scandinavian 71 Bravo. Yeah, so regarding the voice communications, look at some, or watch some YouTube videos. There's loads out there.
Scandinavian 71 Bravo, cleared to Kastrup. P3D Echo arrival, runway 04 left. Proceed direct Venom.
Yeah, we already been cleared direct to Venom. Runway 04 left, Scandinavian 71 Bravo. Question. How do you landing performance in real life? I never do it just low brake if runway is more than 2,003 meters. Well, there is always certain factors that go into determining the optimum auto brake setting. Now, of course, you want to avoid using brake discs more than
City
necessary.
control, can I be on 457?
So you
flight
always,
level 190.
so you also want to make
inbound.
sure that you don't get the brake discs too hot. And so if you have a long runway available, it's a dry runway,
Hello, Scandinavian
and
457 Sweden,
you don't have an issue with landing distance, then mostly the automatic low will
Land
be
flight level
used.
240, Scandinavian 457.
But that's something
Scandinavian 446,
you need to work out every time. And under certain conditions, let's say you've got a contaminated runway, you know, standing water, slush, snow, then 2,300 meters may actually be not that long under these conditions. So maybe there you are required to use automatic medium.
Hello, Wizz Air 4 Echo Mike Sweden identified. Clear to
You started iRacing.
Echo arrival, runway 04 left. When ready, descend flight level 290.
Descending level 290, clear to Castro, please 1 Echo 04 left. Wizz Air 4 Echo Mike.
Yeah, I mean, if you look at the general aviation sector and you know, see what kind of displays they have. I mean, I've seen Cessna 172s that have a much better cockpit setup than the A320. So.
Say again for Scandinavian 448. I think I stepped on you.
Scandinavian 448 cleared Landvetter.
How big is your interest in venturing into non-flight sim games? Jane Director, maybe when I retire. Or when I have retired, maybe then. For now, no.
Scandinavian 449er, contact approach 119er, decimal 8 with your assigned speed.
With this speed over to Copenhagen approach 19.8, can you hope 9 Copenhagen?
God kväll, hej då.
Well, I plan to do that in about 2 years, but I'll probably have to go and work for the 3 because of the contract that I have. Scandinavian 71 Bravo, request descent.
Scandinavian 71 Bravo, when ready, descend flight level 290.
When ready, descent over 290, Scandinavian 71 Bravo. Right, thrust idle, descend out blue 290. Infinite Aviation, greetings. Yeah, so the thing is this. So I do like flying. However, there's been some changes at my company which I strongly dislike. And so I'd rather not spend more of my lifetime for that company. Leave that company and actually fly maybe some GA aircraft, you know, whenever I like, whenever I think the weather is good. And
Bravo, continue descend flight level 100.
Continue descend over 100, Scandinavian 71 Bravo.
Finnair 26 Delta, continue descend flight level 100.
I'm a big fan, you know, to do things that you appreciate and you like. And if you think that something's not as it should be, and you have the option to leave, then leave. And I have the option, luckily, so I'm in a very fortunate position that I can leave the company, retire, and there we go. Can you imagine becoming a flight instructor? Well, for private planes, yeah. Airliners, no. Susie Air. You're not supposed to tell everyone.
Sweden, good evening, Scandinavian 44.
Yeah, Mike Tank Charlie, exactly that. Yes, Marcus, all the streams are saved on my YouTube channel. So you can watch later on, anytime you like.
Direct Lunit, Scandinavian 44, thanks.
Leipzig 261, contact Bremen 124.175. Good evening.
Contact Raymond.
Well, see it this way. Why should I become frustrated with a company that is not really representing my personal ideals, and I feel like I am not wanted at the company? Why should I work for a company like that? So I'd rather just vacate the seat and have some young first officer, or the first officer actually being able to command upgrade. So I think that's much more logical. Look at that. Azus, exactly that, yes, you are correct. So wet runway, you can use flex. In low-vis conditions, you can use flex, but contaminated runway, you have to go toga.
Sweden Control, god kväll, Ryanair 7901, passing flight level 160, and flight level 190, be there 3
Hey,
Alpha.
Infinite Aviation, how are you doing?
Yeah,
so I guess I'll talk to you in a few minutes on tower, right?
Descent flight level
Can you do me a favor? Go ahead.
Ryanair 791, Sweden identified.
Nice crooner, yeah. So congrats.
Climb flight level 260, Ryanair 791.
Good briefing, guys. So we are flying direct to Venom. Thereafter, it'll be track. I think it was 250. Let me just check that again. The one Echo. It was.
Scandinavian 457. Did I
So
give
283
you the
track
info
after
here?
Venom.
Confirm.
Radar vectors ILS
Negative,
4 left. Sector 1700
457.
initially. Then we got 2100.
Risma 3 Sierra arrival runway 21.
We'll do a ILS approach runway 4 left.
Arrival
approach
for
minimum.
runway 21.
Haven't put that in yet. Test,
Correct.
test, test.
Scandinavian 457. Contact approach.
Approach minimum Cat 1 240.
4.675. Bye bye.
14.675 Scandinavian 457. Bye bye.
240 feet is set. Go around.
Ryanair 791. Cleared Landvetter. Risma.
That's really cool. Left that pop out function. Right. The go around means we go straight ahead 500 feet.
Clear the Risma.
Then turn left onto 347 degrees and climb to 3,000 feet and form ATC.
Risma 3 Sierra arrival.
So 500 feet.
Ryanair 791.
Heading
correct.
347 and climb 3,000. All correctly programmed.
Sweden Control Scandinavian.
And we have a
434 climbing
extra
flight
fuel
level
now of
190,
42
good
minutes. 1.5 tons.
Good evening, Scandinavian 434. Sweden identified. Climb flight level
Right, we're going to do the
240.
guidance in flight director mode.
Climb flight level 240 Scandinavian 434.
Although I tell you what, we'll try. We'll go for practice. We'll go raw data later on for the approach. Raw data. Landing flap setting is config 4. Stop margin. What? Excuse me? Who's put the flaps out, for crying out loud? I did not. I'm just wondering if there is a button somewhere I bound that's moving the flaps for some reason. Always blame the first officer, yes of course. Right. Good. I could go like this, like... Right, so where was I? Stop margin is round about 600 meters, 400 meters with automatic low, idle reverse, runway exit Alpha 5 preferably, maybe Alpha 4, and hotspots for taxiing. Well, as a crossing runway we have to be careful with 1230, but apart from that there's no other hotspots. Nothing special, non-standard. No, nothing non-standard. And threats. So what threats do we have today, guys? Apart from weird buttons activating for the flaps.
Scandinavian 4 for Echo, out to cockpit for 1 minute.
Scandinavian 4 for Echo, approved.
Alpha 7. Oh god, hang on. Alpha 7. Whoa, that's a... Why? Hang on. Why is Alpha 7 so important?
And 44 Echo back in cockpit.
Thank you.
Why? Because it's so busy. Oh no, Dagmar, I'm sorry to hear that. Your sim crashed. No, you behind me there, right? Were you in Microsoft Flight Sim by any chance? Sorry to hear that. Nice, Nick. GG. Hope you enjoyed it.
Hello, Scandinavian 935, Sweden.
Nice. I didn't hear you on frequency though. At least I didn't recognize you. Oh, in the TOLUS. But hang on, the TOLUS has a autosave function. Maybe you have that active. You can reload. That normally the TOLUS has a very good autosave. Hey Kutoris, how you doing? Good evening.
Hello, Scandinavian 1470, Sweden.
Hey Danny, yeah, all the best for your training then if you plan to go to KLM Academy.
Flight level 280, Scandinavian 1470.
Ah, okay, there we go. So one was lead. Okay, and he did the RT. Okay, so yeah, talk to you on the tower in a few minutes. Threats. Lucifer, sorry. Have a nice flight. Thank you and landing.
434.
Do you have D10s? Yes, I do. Yeah, so I've bought them.
Cleared the Risma 3 Sierra.
Let me give you the right address for that. Hold on.
434.
Ryanair 791, when ready to descend flight.
Now, normally I'm fairly skeptical when it comes to hardware add-ons, but I can definitely say those D10s for the Honeycomb Bravo throttle are very good. I really like them.
We said for Echo Mike, descend altitude 5,000 feet, local QNH 1019.
Alright, let me just find the...
On QNH 1019, descend altitude 5,000 feet, we just for Echo Mike.
Scandinavian 71 Bravo, turn left heading 1905 for separation.
Turn left heading 1905, Scandinavian 71 Bravo. Right, vertical speed, heading.
Scandinavian 935, cleared Copenhagen, addon 1 Echo arrival, coming 04 left.
Right, hold on, I've got the address in a second.
Vidare 2 Alpha, cleared Kastrup, addon 1 Echo arrival, runway 04 left.
Vidare 2 Alpha, cleared Copenhagen, addon 1 Echo arrival, 04 left.
Here we go, here's the link, the direct link to the shop. And be aware though, because they have a very huge amount of orders right now, there is a backlog of about 3 to 4 weeks. So what I'll do here is go progress page, Echo Kilo Charlie Hotel 04 left, so I have a good view on the remaining distance, 15,000 feet, that's fine. I'm just going to increase the rate to 2,000 feet per minute. And then we can set a the Castrop view on there.
Ryanair 791, contact approach 124.675. Bye bye.
124.675, Ryanair 791. Hej då.
Hej då.
I think there's an issue with the flight tamper installed.
Scandinavian 434, when ready, descend flight level 160.
Descend flight level 160 when ready, Scandinavian 434.
Oh, yeah, sure.
1470, climb flight level 320, direct to Lunit.
I should make a command.
Scandinavian 1470.
Rob, I hope you're doing well. Right, we should be coming right over Malmö, right? Well, Malmö, I think Malmö is here. That's the bridge. Öresund Bridge, I think. I don't know how to pronounce that, but Öresund Bridge. Hey Kipman, are you joining the second flight, Kipman? We're flying from East Midlands to Luxembourg. Hey Medic, thank you much for the raid. Guys, welcome to the stream. Flying the FSLabs A320. I've not been in P3D for ages. No priority here, no VIP bonus. Medic, I hope you had a great stream. What did you do? What were you up to? Outstar, let's go reduce to 50 on the speed.
Scandinavian 71 Bravo, descend altitude 5,000 feet, local QNH 1019.
Descend 5,000, QNH 1019, Scandinavian 71 Bravo. Good, so, set QNH.
For Echo Mike, contact approach.
QNH cross-checked.
450, bye-bye.
Actually, we have a lot of track miles.
118,
There's no need for go open descend. We've got 50 miles to the final. A lot of track miles. So QNH cross-check, passing 9,800 now. And then let's do the approach checklist.
Scandinavian 434, contact approach.
Approach checklist, barrel ref, QNH 1019.
124675, thank you very much.
Seatbelts
Bye-bye, Scandinavian
on,
434.
minimum baro 240 feet, auto brake.
Scandinavian 935, descend
Well,
flight
if you take
100.
Alpha 7, we've got to take medium. So auto brake medium now, and engine mode selector normal. Approach checklist complete.
Scandinavian 71 Bravo, to right direct to Venom.
Right back to Venom, Scandinavian 71 Bravo. Good, so direct Venom, insert NAF. Now let's go 250 on the speed here. Below 10,000 feet, obviously. I don't know why it took that out, to be honest. It's not blue. Normally you can't change that when it's not blue. Strange. Oh, you did JFK Copenhagen. Wow, Kipman, GG's. Yeah, you're exhausted then. I fully understand. Also, why does it say 250, 250 there? That's weird. Let's take that out. So 5,000 and 250, 250. So,
for Echo, descend flight level 250.
so you see that blue arrow here?
7250 Scandinavian.
That arrow symbolizes the point where we reach the FCU altitude with the given descent rate. And that blue lightning arrow means that from its calculated optimum path, with that descent rate, we'll hit the optimum path at this point here. So just prior to reaching 5,000 feet. Jesus, for us it's a time. So normally it is 15 minutes before landing. There's airlines.
71 Bravo, contact approach 118.450. Bye bye.
118.450. Thank you, Scandinavian 71 Bravo. Right, in case you are wondering how I dial in the frequency, I actually have a comm panel now that I can adjust the frequencies.
Malta 353, contact final on 120.2.
That's a SciTech radio panel. And it uses SPAD Next software. Now let me just catch the latest approach ATIS. Copenhagen approach, good evening from Scandinavian 71 Bravo, passing 6,500, descending 5,000, and we have information Alpha. Sorry, hotel. Hotel.
Scandinavian 71 Bravo, Copenhagen approach, good evening, information hotel is correct. Expect vectors at this approach, 1-way-04 left.
Expecting vectors, Isles approach 04 left, Scandinavian 71 Bravo. Well, in between, so Airbus found, I would say in between 15 to 10,000 feet, somewhere in that region. But that depends again on the arrival routing, any constraints that you may have there. Marcus, yeah, the FCU I use is...
Scandinavian 1 Bravo, fly heading 265.
Heading 265, Scandinavian 71 Bravo. Yeah, it's from Skalaki. But that unfortunately only works for the FSLabs. And it works for the TOLIS. But it doesn't work for the Phoenix yet. Probably never will. That's just a guess. Man, it is hazy today a bit. It's 20 degrees, so it's warm. But always these kind of cloud layers there. So the airport, probably not visible from here. I think that's Malmö there, isn't it? With that tower. So the bridge is probably somewhere here.
Mike, descend 4,000 feet, turn left heading 255.
Heading 255, descend 4,000 feet,
Mike. Mike, correct. Contact final on 120.2, course on only.
Good.
1, 2.
So once you're past Venom, I'm going to put direct to the final fix, radial in. Such a weird cloud layer. Very humid, okay, very hot, but not very hot or humid. Okay, well that's alright then. Because here it's going to get very hot, 31 degrees tomorrow. Oh yeah, there we go, there's the bridge. It's now rendered in.
Scandinavian 71 Bravo, descend 4,000 feet, QNH 1019, speed 220 knots.
Scandinavian 71 Bravo, descending 4,000, QNH 1019, and speed back 220 knots. So 220 knots, 4,000, check 4,000 on the PFD. And we go vertical speed. Just make sure we have the right modes. Vertical speed, out blue, 4,000. Direct to final fix. Inbound course is, let's look opposite. So that should be 217, correct. Now when you do that, you need to pull on a heading back again so that the nav blue disappears. Otherwise it will calculate an intercept point and you don't want that. Why? Look, it's done that again. Why is it pulling the flaps out, for crying out loud? Man, I wish I would know which button is bound to that for some reason. Yeah, 265 was the instructed heading. Yeah, LS can go on now. Correct. And we can check the ILS identifier, Charlie Hotel. Charlie Hotel it is, 037. Hey, Amundos, how are you doing? Ah, beautiful view here for the passengers. Is it really? Are you sure that's the most expensive bridge? Exactly. No, it's experienced Airbus pilot, Avenger. So the unexperienced or inexperienced Airbus pilot will say, what's it doing now? And the experienced...
Okay, I hope you have enjoyed the view of the Öresundsbridge. Now turn left heading 255 to fish.
The view was absolutely spectacular, thank you much for that, and we're turning left heading 255, Scandinavian 71 Bravo.
71 Bravo, thank you, contact now final on 120.2, call sign only, bye bye.
Call sign only on 120.2, thank you so much, Scandinavian 71 Bravo, bye. Out star. Copenhagen final, good evening, Scandinavian 71 Bravo. Alright, so what I'm having for dinner, I'm having a salad with celery, some cauliflower, some nuts, some raisins. Very nice.
1181, we good for the Mike, bye.
Semitic 10 Finn was the controller, nice, yeah, fantastic guys, yeah. Very good. Very good controllers. Yeah, Airbus fan, I have a video of that. I will try to see if I can find it somewhere, maybe show you on the second screen. Yeah, that is really a really cool approach. Runway 30 in Copenhagen. Left by 5, speed 200 knots, Scandinavian 71 Bravo. Right, that's below green dots, so we've got to go flaps 1 now. Speed check. Flaps 1.
Once established, 180 knots, operator 66.5 straight for you.
Intercept will be out of 3,000 at 9.3 miles. Expecting the tower frequency... Ooh, descent 3,000, Scandinavian 71 Bravo. Vertical speed out blue, 3,000. I've got 3 frequencies for the tower. Okay, that's interesting. It should... Right heading 310, Scandinavian 71 Bravo. Heading it is. So, 18.1 I guess it's going to be. At least that's what it says in the chart. Ooh, it's a tight turn. May overshoot a little bit. Heading 010, descend 2000 and cleared the ILS 04 left, Scandinavian 71 Bravo. Yeah, so let's go lock initially, lock star. We intercept. Ooh, it's misty.
Seven one Bravo, speed 180 knots, maintain to 6 miles fine.
Speed 180 to 6, Scandinavian 71 Bravo.
Right. 26, speed 200 knots.
Hey Norman! Long time no here. Flaps 2, speed is checked. Flaps 2. We're just below max landing weight, 64.4. That's a heavy aircraft. Oh. Let's head down. Yeah, in the descent 2000, Scandinavian 71 Bravo.
71 Bravo, very good. Contact tower, frequency 118.1, shut up.
Thank you much. 18.1, Scandinavian 71 Bravo.
Alpha hold short Delta with 0 for the coming.
With 28 Romeo, 0 for left, you're clear land when they come.
Clear to land 0 for left, 28 Romeo.
There's the runway.
2,500.
It's checked. Oh! Did you see that? It was a bird. Oh my god. Right, manual flight. Tower, hello from Scandinavian 71 Bravo on the ILS 4 left.
Scandinavian 71 Bravo, very good evening from Castle Tower. The wind is calm, continue approach on number 2. We expect late landing clearance.
Number 2, expect late landing clearance, speed, and Scandinavian 71 Bravo. Right. Do we continue or do we go around, guys? What do we do? Shall we continue? Shall we go around? Gears coming down, first of all. Continue. Right, let's concentrate on flying. We'll do the rest of the items later. We may be unstable though. Flaps 3, speed check, flaps 3. So unless we get stable, flaps 4, speed check, flaps 4. We're a bit fast, so let's see if we can get the aircraft on a path in time. Manual thrust. Yeah, within 10 knots.
1,000.
There we go, 1,000 is checked. Just a little always. I'd go with that. We are stable.
Very good evening to you. Continue approach number 3. Wind is
So we're
calm.
looking for about
landing
60%, 65%. Then we do landing checklist. EK memo landing no blue.
Swiss A2, it's a correction. 28 Romeo, expedite vacating.
Yeah. Otherwise we've got single engine go around. Right, in case of go around, we have to remember to have a good rudder input.
500. No, it's 109 Alpha, holding short Delta.
Stand by, break, Scandinavian 71 Bravo, 0 for left, you're cleared land.
Cleared land, 0 for left, Scandinavian 71 Bravo.
Skywest 18, correction, 195, sorry about the wait, contacted tower 118575, have a good night.
Yeah, one glide path, continue.
Autopilot.
Hey Kitman, thank you so much.
Autopilot.
Bye-bye, and Hamilton 353, contacted tower 118575, have a good night.
50.
118.575,
30. 20. Retard.
With 4 Echo, Mike, same to you, tower 118575, have a good night.
18575.
Right, just reverse green, careful.
With 28 Romeo, very good evening, sorry, welcome to Copenhagen, taxi Alpha, hold short Delta.
Spoilers, decel, reverse, and we'll take the one next. We're not going to take this one. Manual brakes, so he's blocking the runway, unfortunately, or the exit. And scan the Bravo. We'll take the next one on the left due to the block taxiway.
71 Bravo, roger, expedite please.
Expediting. Hey Kipman, thank you so much for the 10 euros.
Easy 826, 0 for left, you're clear land, wind is calm.
Good start, easy 826.
And Scandinavian 71 Bravo, give way to this with Airbus A320 Neo coming up on Alpha, behind him, continue Alpha, hold short Delta.
Roger, give way to the Swiss from the left, and then Alpha, hold short Delta, I think is at Scandinavian 7 Bravo.
Indeed it is.
Right, so, come on, let's go. You can do it. Man, that needs needs a lot of power.
Welcome aboard the Captain Black Box Twitch channel subscriber experience. Could new subscribers please make your way to the first class cabin, where complimentary drinks, snacks and premium flight entertainment will be served. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Brennell, for gifting us up to Jesus. Thank you so much, Brennell. Oh.
And with 28 Romeo, you may contact crossing tower 118.575. Have a good night.
118.575, thanks. It's wait from here.
Right, let's just secure the engine. So non-standard, idle, shut down engine number 1. And since it is damaged, what we'll do, we're just going to go ahead.
EC826, welcome to Copenhagen Taxi Alpha, hold short Delta.
Poor bird. And then we discharge one of the agents. So the engine is now secured. Right. So, what you would normally do then, of course, is evaluate.
And Scandinavian 71 Bravo sadly was a short visit with me. You may contact the tower 118.575. Have a good night.
Thank you so much for the service. Much appreciated. 118.575. Have a good night. Scandi 71 Bravo.
See ya.
See ya.
Swiss 28 Romeo, Class Tower. Swiss 28 Romeo, I'll try again. Captain Hello. Taxi at Alpha, runway 30 and Kilo 3, hold short Zulu.
Cross runway 30, Kilo 3 and hold short Zulu, wait from here.
Swiss 28 Romeo negative. Taxi via Alpha, runway 30 and Kilo 3, hold short Zulu.
Alpha, runway 30, Kilo 3, hold short Zulu, wait from here.
Alright, gotta be careful with that guy.
Lufthansa 294, over that will not be but me. You can now continue taxi by Delta and Charlie, hold short off runway, correction, hold short off taxiway Bravo, cross 30.
Lufthansa 294, cross 30. Taxi via Delta Charlie and hold short Bravo.
Yeah, I'll talk about the engine failure in a minute once we've parked the aircraft. Let me just concentrate on taxiing the aircraft first of all.
Delta 353 contact.
So hold short
April
Delta.
1165.
There's Delta, so hold short as instructed. Tower, good evening. Scandi 7 Bravos holding short on Alpha.
1165 for the coming by.
Skipper down 71 Bravo, Cast Tower, hello, taxi Alpha, hold short Zulu, cross on the 30.
Hi Alpha, hold short 30, Scandi 7 Bravo.
Negative, via Alpha, hold short Zulu, cross 30.
Okay, sorry, so cross 30, then hold short Zulu, Scandi 7 Bravo. Yeah, did not understand him there. Quick engine change and head back, no.
Service 1782, contact Tower 119.350.
119.350, Turkish 1782, thank you.
Good, clear to cross. After landing checklist. Radar predictive mission system is off. After landing checklist completed. So cross Alpha and hold short of Zulu, which is right after the runway crossing. So we make sure right side clear,
contact
left side clear.
Tower 119.350.
So here's Alpha. So we hold in Alpha, short of Zulu. That was the instruction. But we make sure that we leave the runway. Get clear of it. Strobe lights off. So we'll hold here. There we are clear. Right.
Good evening, Copenhagen Tower, CC
826 holding Delta.
So we go through the list. Engine 1 fail.
Scandinavian 71 Bravo, A321 to 1625.
1 to 165, thank you. Scandi 7 Bravo. 1 to 1.
Swiss 28 Romeo, A321 to 1625.
625.
165, go right, straight for me.
Copenhagen ground, good evening. Scandinavian 7 Bravo in Alpha holding short Zulu.
Scandinavian 71 Bravo, Castle Baby, good evening. Texas stand Bravo 8 via Yankee and Mike.
Yankee and Mike, stand Bravo 8. Thank you, Scandi 7 Bravo. So, Yankee and Mike, Bravo 8. So second to
Romeo, Castle
the
Baby,
left.
good evening. Texas stand Alpha 20 via Lima.
Stand Alpha 20 via Lima, straight for me.
Ooh, it takes a lot of power. Yeah, Infinite Aviation, nice. It was great to talk to you guys. As always, fantastic service here in Copenhagen. Much appreciated. Hey, Stepke, nice to see you. How are you doing? There's the Swiss. So, let me try to remember. What was the command again for GSX? Go this way. GSX. Show the menu. Bravo. Bravo 8. No. SAS. There we go. So the engine was already shut down. TCAS is off. Avoid icing conditions. Clear engine 1. Air bleed checked. Clear air bleed. ELEC APU is now on. Clear ELEC. Status. Right, nothing there. Remove status. Nothing that helps us now. No, I haven't updated GSX, so I should be alright. I should be alright. There's Bravo 8.
Spinnaker 549, just to let you know, we are having a little bit of a trouble. We are pushback check. We might start to push shortly, but it's taking a little bit of time.
That's weird. It doesn't
Okay,
have
no problem.
It doesn't have a docking system. How weird is that? Hey Tanny, have a good one. Stay well.
Good evening, Apron. Easy 826 holding short Zulu.
Easy 826, Castle Apron, good evening. Taxi to stand Foxtrot 1 via Yankee, Romeo, Whiskey.
Taxi
Right.
stand Foxtrot 1 via
Leader
Yankee,
on.
Romeo, Whiskey. Easy 826.
Parker brake on. Shut down engine number 2. Engine 1 is already off. So
Go after and vidare 16 Tango stand
engine is spooling down.
Push and start.
Reader 16 Tango, Castle Apron, good evening. Push and start is approved
So
in
we
QNH
go
1019.
beacon off.
1019, push and start approved and
Seatbelts
vidare
off.
16
Fuel pumps off. Transponder off as well. Right. Cool. Parking checklist. Parking brake or chocks. Parking brake set. Engines off. Wing lights off. And fuel pumps off. Parking checklist completed. Right, so engine failure. This is one of the tough decisions you would have to make in the approach. So we had a bird strike round about, I think I input at 2,500 feet. And then I entered a engine failure at 2,400 feet. So, of course, if you have a two-man environment, it's more manageable than here in a single pilot concept. Hey, Richard. Yeah, I'm glad you're enjoying it. Yeah. So, for me, as a pilot flying, first of all, I need to stabilize the aircraft. And that wasn't the big problem. So we had just configure a couple more steps of flaps and get on the glide slope, etc. So it needs to be stable. That's one of the very important things. What helps is if you know what power setting you need. So I knew I should be around 65% single engine with that weight. And that actually proved to be quite correct. So that, again, helped stabilize the aircraft. And then, when you are stable, then at some point you can go through the procedure. But that would be decided by the crew depending on your workload and depending on what issue you have. So if you have a fire, for example, no doubt you need to do the procedure. You need to get at least the first bottle, extinguisher bottle, into the engine very quickly. It's a red warning. It's very important that you get that engine fire under control. However, if it's a bird strike and you have a damaged engine and it just seizes, so there was no rotation N1, N2 anymore, you want to secure the engine in a timely manner, of course, because you want to stop fuel being injected into the engine, really. So, and I think once you've stabilized the aircraft, you've done your configuration, I think you would have a couple of seconds to go through the procedure. I didn't have the time because I was flying, and of course I can't do two things at the same time here. So that's why I skipped the ECAM checklist, but normally, again, you would find a couple of seconds time to go through quickly the first major items, meaning up to the point where you secure the engine. So normally it's like thrust lever idle, and then you go to set the master switch to off, and then it'll command you to push the engine fire switch and discharge one agent if it's damaged. If it's just a flame out, you can just simply secure the engine by having the engine fire switch out. But as soon as you have a damage, so you decide the engine is damaged, you will secure it by actually discharging one agent, just to make sure that that you secure it and there's no fire inside. Hey, good night, Entapti, take care. Yeah, so when I ask you guys, do we go around or do we continue? I don't think going around is necessarily a bad idea. The question is, does it improve your situation? Because what happens if you go around in that case? So the aircraft is stable, right? There's no need to go around because you're unstable. And, you have a long runway, the weather is fine, not much crosswind. You see the runway. So going around is actually then a maneuver that puts one engine at turbo power, which requires a lot of rudder input. Then you have to be careful with pitching up the aircraft. You have to configure the aircraft for the go-around, put the landing gear up if it's down, and then fly the procedure. That's very dynamic. And then once you level off, you do your engine securing, etc., etc., etc. So, and then you have at least 10 minutes of flying with single engine. So again, the pilot in command, he has to decide what, in combination, of course, with his first officer. It's always a decision made by both in the flight deck. Yeah, we'll disconnect the ATC here. Yeah, so it's a decision made by both pilots, right? But normally, if the aircraft is stable on the final approach, you would continue. Unless, of course, there's something really off and you think like, you know, you can't land safely, then you would, of course, go around. Yeah. But simply having engine failure on final approach doesn't necessarily mean that you go around. Right? That's the point I want to get across. All depends on how you can handle it. Kidman, once again, thank you so much for the 10 euros. Much appreciated. Wow. How was your flight from JFK? What aircraft did you fly? Dan Len, sorry, question for you. Is it normal procedure to turn off the packs when shutting down or starting engines? No. So when starting engines, Dan, the pack valves close automatically. So when you put that engine mode selector to ignition start, the packs close automatically. You don't have to do that yourself. Engine shutdown, you shut down the engines. Now normally you would have the APU bleed on first of all, shut down the engines, but you don't have to put the packs off. No, you don't. Right, they will shut down automatically. So the pack valve closes when the bleed valve closes there. In real life, so Rob, of course, in real life, I would have declared Mayday immediately, just to have the fire brigade actually then been notified and come out to the runway. Because who knows, we may still have, you know, somewhere a fire developing in the engine. So yeah, definitely it's a Mayday call. Now today on ATC here in VATSIM, I didn't want to make a big wave. You know, like streamer is doing emergencies, blah blah blah. So I didn't want to, you know, I didn't want to do that. Yeah, but normally in real life, yes, sure, you would call in with a Mayday, absolutely. Right, I think we answered all the questions. That was enjoyable, I have to say. And P3D looks all right, performed all right. Happy with it. Cool. All right, we're going to be back in about 10 minutes time. That gives me time to set up the throttle quadrant for the 747, restart the sim, etc, etc. Get the yoke onto the desk here. And yeah, see you back in 10 minutes, guys. Thank you so much for the support. Hope you enjoyed the flight. Take care.